Good morning, happy Friday. Hope you're all doing well. Today should be I don't know what today's going to be. Today is the 1 year anniversary of my mum's death. So she died a year ago today. And I wasn't sure how I was going to feel today. I am an old hand at the grief journey with parents. My dad's been gone 15 years, and my normal way of tackling anniversaries of the passing of my dad, or birthdays or things like that, or like before we had Reuben Father's Day and things, was to be as busy as possible. Because for me, I know some people benefit from like locking themselves away and allowing themselves to feel sad. For me, loneliness and wallowing kind of just causes downward spirals. So for me, historically, it's better to be busy on these kind of anniversaries and things. When it's like been my dad's anniversary, to say. Yeah. So that's kind of where I'm at. Obviously Reuben's here today because Reuben's last day at preschool was last week for the summer holidays, because they were closing Wednesday, so Reuben's days got missed because they were closing halfway through the week. So Reuben's at home, and my plan to stay busy was I've arranged a play date and it's here. So like we could have gone to soft play or something, but I was like, no, because I can control the environment here. Like I can control, there's certain music that makes you sad and things like that. And it's also, if I do feel a bit rubbish, I'm already at home. So that was the plan. And so far this morning, Reuben got up at 5:15, which he hasn't done in quite some time. Like beginning of this year, anything between 4:30 and 5 was fair game for Reuben. Since we've got back from Poland, I don't think he's got up before 6. Like we're averaging 6:30, 6:45. We kind of, so the last 3 weeks, we've had a rather settled sleep routine. So yeah, and to be awake before 5:30 was not fun. And yeah, I don't know if I'm hypersensitive or Reuben's just purposely pushing. Well, not purposely, but when you're feeling a little bit like overstimulated already, and it's like 8:30, and I'm like, oh, I've already had enough. And I don't know if it's just a coincidence because of the date, or is it just one of those mum days where you've like too much. But anyway, still we rise. So Reuben is dressed. I've cleared this floor and hoovered and done all the stuff, and Reuben is still poured out. It's raining, so there is no garden activity, so I'm really glad I spent time picking up, obviously you've got to pick up dog poo, but I tidied the garden so the boys could play in the garden. I'm really glad I spent time doing that because it's now raining. Well done, Katy. But right, let's get stuff ready. Okay, I had a cry. I'm dressed. I've not done the sandwiches or the snacks. And Reuben has pulled out more stuff. But I'm surviving. I'm not thriving. I'm not thriving, but I am surviving. Right, let's see what I can get done in the 15 minutes before they get here. Far from perfect. And the table wasn't set. But, it's going to look worse afterwards anyway, I suppose. Hello. So it is now like 2:10, I think. Our friends have just left. I didn't take a single piece of video footage. I did take a couple of photos of the boys being really cute together, so that should already be inserted. And Sarah is too adorable. She brought me roses. Bless her. Yesterday was the anniversary of her dad dying. Like, her dad died and my mum died the next day. So we're in different places in our grief journey because it's the first parent she's lost. And obviously, you know, I've lost both of my parents. So, like, she had a little cry when she was here. I had a cry this morning, like, I was getting ready and stuff. But she had a little bit of a cry. I think she kind of, yesterday was her day, but she kind of was putting things on hold because she was looking after her mum, and she came to toddler club for a bit. But yeah, I think she felt like she didn't have any space to be upset yesterday, so she had that here and it was fine. But yeah, the boys had a lovely time. They mostly played with the fire engine and the jigsaws, so there's not a whole lot of mess because all of our jigsaw stuff gets kept in the one bluey box, so it's quite easy to tidy up. But yeah, Ruben is tired, but I'm going to try and push so we don't nap today, so bedtime is easy tonight. But he did get up very early, so that might not happen. Or by 5 o'clock I'll be crying because you get that horrendous... Mommy. Yes, darling? Did you have a nice time today? Who came to play? Did Matthew and Sarah come? Missy Gilly, did you have fun with Matthew and Sarah? Yeah. Oh no, Illicent didn't come, Bite. No. It was just Matthew and Sarah today, wasn't it? We should hopefully see Illicent tomorrow. And then Sunday is family day. And then I think we might go and see Matthew and Sarah on Monday. I'm trying to fill up the summer with activities that don't cost the earth. And obviously going to each other's house and going to the park and stuff is free, isn't it? You know, you cut up some cucumber and some hummus. And I attempted to make heart-shaped. It's basically puff pastry. You cook it, you cut it in half, squirty cream and a bit of strawberry. The boys loved it. I should have used a bigger cutter because it was a bit fiddly to cut them out that size. But the boys, it went down really well. The dinosaur sandwiches, which you might, hopefully I took a picture of, that went down really well as well. Both boys are very impressed. They were just cheese spread sandwiches. But both boys were very impressed they were having dinosaur for lunch. Guess that gets me cool mum points. But yeah. Went well. Ruben is pulling out. I've just jinxed myself saying the house did look that bad, and now he's pulling out every toy. I need a coffee, and I probably should take. Before they came, I put a load of washing in, so I'll take that out of the washing machine. And yeah, need a drink of coffee. I just need caffeine. I'll be fine. Hello, I am lying on the sofa. I have got such a headache. Luckily, Ruben is being really chill. And allowing me to be a lazy parent. But yeah, just cracking headache. Taking some tablets. We'll just chill out on the sofa with a bit of Jojo and Gran. I'm gonna need some sugar or I'm not gonna survive the afternoon. And it's tea time and takeaway. John's got mixed kebab, chips and salad. I've got sausage and chips, and there's a curry sauce somewhere. Hey guys, so it is 57 minutes past 10. I've kind of failed at vlog life today. Just failed at life. So obviously we had our play date. That went really, really well. But I didn't vlog anything. I just took pictures. I had a really bad headache this afternoon. Like literally, I get migraines now and again, and it wasn't a migraine, but like I had flashy lights in one eye, and I really thought my eye was going to explode. But it wasn't as painful as a migraine. I know for some people flashy lights would be a migraine, but it wasn't that painful, it was just a bad headache. So somehow got through the afternoon, did Ruben his mac and cheese. John got home, I went to bed. John took over parenting. He put Ruben, bathed and bed Ruben. Come in very gently, woke me up at like it's 8 o'clock. I've ordered takeaway. So while we're waiting for the takeaway to go, he'd all tidied the toys and everything. He's such a good husband. So I took the roses out that my friend Sarah bought me and I've put them up. We had takeaway and we watched some celebrity cooking show and just kind of chatted, and now I'm going to bed. I've not achieved the things I needed to achieve today. I was meant to edit and upload a sponsored video on YouTube that I've not done. It can go up next Friday, but the plan was for it to happen today, and it just, because in my brain I'm like, distraction works well for me when there's stuff going on like this. Distraction works well. I'm better to be busy than not. So it's kind of like, oh, well, after the play date, Ruben will nap and I'll do the editing and da-da-da-da. And Ruben didn't nap, and then I had a headache, and the MacBook would have made my head explode. So it didn't happen. But hey ho, we still rise. But yeah, that's the end of my day. Going to bed. Night, guys.